Welcome, everyone. I'm honored to have been asked by Zach and Lyndsey to officiate their wedding today. Before we get started, Lyndsey and Zach would like to acknowledge dear family and friends who are unable to travel to be with us this afternoon, and also members of our families who are no longer with us but are felt very much in spirit. Thank you. I'm honored to be here today because weddings are special. Why have a wedding? I mean, Zach and Lyndsey are already practically married. I'm not sure, but they might be close to be considered married under common law in California. So, no, close, all right. In DC, so in DC. So what changes after getting married then? Truthfully, not much. Except people will start asking you, what is it like to be married now? And you'll get really annoyed with the question. But it's okay that nothing really changes, because the idea is to love the ordinary. Dr. Seuss once said, you know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. Loving the ordinary means loving the simple things, like cooking a meal together, taking Bailey for a walk, or visiting the local thrift store. Loving the ordinary lets us appreciate the extraordinary, and that's what a wedding is. It's a break in everyday life for something special. A day that is celebrated with family and seared into your memory. A day that you'll remember for the rest of your lives, including when you forgot to button the right button on your suit jacket, and your best man had to remind you before your beautiful bride walked down the aisle.
It's fixed now. Yeah, it's fixed.
So with that, take a moment, look around, soak it all in. Now, loving the ordinary also means to love the little quirks about each other. Again, quoting Dr. Seuss, we're all a little weird and life's a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and follow mutual weirdness and call it love. So with that, let me share why I love these two weirdos. I'll start with Zach. One of the first memories I have of my younger brother is when he broke the VCR. He did so by shoving chess pieces into it. Why, you ask? Just to see what would happen. That tells you everything you need to know about Zach. He has an inquisitive mind that will think outside the box. While I read fantasy books or fiction books like Game of Thrones, he's reading books about people's innate biases. And then he's quizzing Lyndsey on those biases. And she does great, I guess, every time. Zach wants to learn about the world. He wants to problem solve and is not afraid to use an unorthodox method. And if it doesn't work, like chess pieces in a VCR, so what? He'll find another solution. There's Legos after that. Now, what about Lyndsey? I learned a lot about Lyndsey at my engagement party, which coincided with the annual post-Thanksgiving brunch. As usual, there was a whole smoked whitefish as part of the spread. I jokingly dared Lyndsey to eat the eyeball. Without hesitation, Lyndsey agreed to do it.
That's the best part of the fish.
And while weird, this encounter told me three things about Lyndsey. One, she understands the importance of not being wasteful. She appreciates what she has and doesn't take that for granted. Two, she is bold. She attacks the world head on and doesn't let fear hold her back. Three, she appreciates a weird sense of humor, which, when you're hanging around the politics, you need to have. So Zach and Lyndsey, on your wedding day, love each other's quirks. Together you can think outside the box. When faced with life's challenges, together you can appreciate what you have in the moment. Together you can be bold as life throws you curveballs. And above all else, together you can bring each other joy and laughter. Now, when two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a bond that binds them closer than any spoken or written words. With that said, Lyndsey and Zach have prepared their own vows. Lyndsey, we'll begin with you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Zach, we'll begin with you. What promises have you made to Lyndsey?
It's long, I'm sorry. Lyndsey, you like to ask me how how much I love you. And I usually respond with something like, more than all the grains of sand on Earth, or from here to the edge of the universe, or enough to fill the ocean. Something horribly cheesy like that. But the truth is that analogy will never capture my love for you, because there's nothing so numerous, so vast, or so deep that I can do my feelings justice. All comparisons fall short. So today on our wedding day, I'm going to try something new. Instead of describing how, I'm going to tell you why. I do this in the hopes that you will see yourself through my eyes and experience Lyndsey, my indomitable Lyndsey, I respect you. You right wrongs. In the small domestic life where we put our toothbrushes in our house, to the large and societal, like getting the racist name of a park team. The world is better because of you. People have gotten to select their leaders because of you. People have stayed in their homes because of you. Lyndsey, my amazing Lyndsey, I admire you. I admire your conviction to justice and your ability to turn that passion into action. You are brave, you are a leader, and you're the only person I know that actually wants to sit on a jury. I want to be like you. I want our future children to be at least 50%. Probably more, maybe 65. Lyndsey, my beautiful Lyndsey, you enrich my life. In all my fondest memories, the common thread is you. From watching cows sniff each other in Ireland, to drunkenly buying a Picasso in Spain.
It's a poster.
It was a poster. I left that just for you to detect. To enjoying a homemade Filipino breakfast Sunday morning, catching up on SNL. It's always you. If my final thought on this earth is us holding hands watching the stars, I will die with a smile on my face, knowing that Lyndsey, my dependable Lyndsey, I trust you. I have never feared failure with you by my side, not even planning this wedding. Every goal we've ever set, every milestone. We planned my move to California together, we built a home together, we got a dog together. We promptly lost that dog, then we got her back together. Lyndsey, my compassionate Lyndsey, you take care of me. I've seen you give your thoughtfulness to friends, strangers, and everybody who's here today. But others only get to sample your kindness, whereas I get to bathe in your warmth every day. The first present you ever got for me was the journal in which I was published. I didn't even know I wanted it, but you did. Those are my whys. As I recite my vows, I want you to hold those reasons in your mind. I want you to understand why the promises I make to you flow directly from the feelings you inspire. Because I respect you, I vow to financially, materially, and morally support your decisions, in public and in private, by standing by your side or getting out of your way. Because I admire you, I vow to listen to your perspective, to learn from your insights, and to grow by watching your example. Because you enrich my life, I vow to bring laughter, adventure, and friendship into yours. I further vow to encourage you to travel, pursue happiness, and chase your passions. Because I trust you, I vow to be your equal. I will rise to your level and be the partner and confidant you deserve. And because you take care of me, not only do I vow to take care of you, but I also vow to take care of the people that you hold dear. To cherish your family, your friends, and your community, like they were my own. Lyndsey, it would bring me no greater joy than to know that my words today have reached you and that you've seen yourself as I see you. But I'm humbled to know how impossible that task really is. Because no matter how poetic my words or sincere my actions, they're all just pale shadows of how I actually feel. So with that in mind, I make this final promise to you. I doubt I will ever be able to fully express the magnitude and complexity of my love, but I vow to spend the rest of my life